Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Today we have something very interesting, something very untraditional and unconventional. It's ZEEKR Mix. When I've heard first time the name Mix, I was a little bit confused. I was like, why? One car is called 009, another one 001, the third one 007, all of them having numbers. And then suddenly Mix. Why is it Mix? Today I was talking to the PR team and the designers of this car, and I was asking them, guys, what is so special about Mix? Why does it call Mix? And they say, because it's a combination of many things, which make this car very interesting. There is plenty of space in this car, so as you can see, the door has one pocket here for some small things. There's a huge pocket over here, down here. There is an interesting hook here, so you can hook some bag or something small. And also there's a huge glove box. Let me show you. Here it is. It seems like a normal glove box, but actually, look inside. It is huge. The trunk opening is really huge. It's the same as pretty much any other MPV, and not sure how big, how many liters the trunk is, but it's big enough to store a couple of smaller suitcases or one big, one small suitcase for a trip. Once you want to change the configuration from the common car into the lounge, you can just simply click here and look at the magic happen very soon. Or the front seat will collapse first, both of them. Then you can see the island gonna travel front and the seats traveling back first. Then they're gonna turn and move back towards the steering wheel. A little bit more effective if the seats are moving both at the same time, but I guess they can just hit each other. That's why it's one at a time. It takes about 2-3 minutes to change from the driving configuration into the camper van, which is pretty fast and efficient. Then the island is moving towards the center. Okay, here we are. So we have 4 seats facing each other in this configuration, and as you can see here and here we have a small bed house to cover. So if you would like to eat in the car and have some, or just rest, play some games, or let your kid do homework here, you can set up the table, and you have 2 pieces of it. Basically, setting up is super easy because you have the connectors here on the table, and you have pretty much the port over here, 1, 2. So it's very simple to install it. So we just get the table, simply put it inside, and then here we have 2 clips. One 2, and it seems to be done. Then you just open it up and it's ready. Then here we have another clip, and on this side one more as well. So we need to unlock it and click it here. Then it's one side is done, another side is pretty much done. Yeah, so you can see first time, and I can do it within a minute. In this configuration we have a premium lounge, 4-seater with pretty big dining table, and if you still believe you don't have enough space, you can easily move these 2 seats backwards, but you need to remove everything from the trunk and sub trunk, or you can remove this seat back. So as you can see, me with my height of 193 centimeters, there are plenty of space of 4 people like me sitting and enjoying the lunch or dinner in the car, or just playing some games. Sitting inside ZEEKR makes you start thinking of other MPVs they made before, ZEEKR 009, and somehow you start to consciously compare these 2 cars. Even they're completely different, but still, both of them are MPVs, no matter how company position itself, right? So comfort here is nothing less than 009. When you're sitting on the back seat, you feel very, very spacious, very airy, and you feel that the car is designed for people to enjoy this space. Pretty much my perception of ZEEKR as a brand is that it was never about the driver. Yeah, they do have very comfortable driver's seat, of course, but it's more designed for the passengers. It's more designed for somebody who will sit behind and enjoys the ride. Once you move to the back seat, first of all, you have more leg room than in front seat. And secondly, you have pretty much all the functions which you can get in any queen seat, for example, from NIO, or any zero gravity seat from Chopin or any other brand. You have the function here on the right side. You have the console, so you can move the seat front or back. You can recline or decline the back, and if you want to push over here on the console, you get the small icons, so you can set up the heating or cooling, and also massage, and choose the mode for your massage. It feels really incredible sitting here, enjoying the view, feeling this huge opening just right side from you, without big pillar, and panoramic rooftop on the top of you. You can enjoy the sunrise, sunset. You can enjoy the natural view, natural sky. You can enjoy the stars at night. And of course, like the seats facing each other, right? Like you're sitting and you see the people who are sitting in front of you. It is very convenient. It's very comfortable. You feel that you can spend time in this car. You can actually go fishing. You can go camping. You can just play in this car with your friends somewhere near the lake or in the big park. Even just rest and wait for your child to finish his or her class or do his homework outside. Just create something different. This car is perfect for this. Beside the space, there are plenty of options for creating the comfort. So for example, like air conditioner, right? I really love the air conditioner has this manual buttons here, so you can turn it on or turn it off, like by opening or closing the vent. There is a button for the light, and it's kind of a sliding button, so you can adjust the light as you wish. Besides, there are 2 more lights behind here, and there is also the control for the panoramic rooftops through the voice assistant. So you can tell Eva to do whatever you want. For example, hi Eva, close the doors, please. And the door is closing. Wonderful. Eva understands English and Chinese, and Eva also has a GPT. It has been constantly updating, and it really did improve a lot. Recently, you can feel that Eva can do almost any command you want her to do. ZEEKR is always paying attention to details. This is the DNA of this brand, and this car is not an exception. So as you can see, the every detail of this car is designed perfectly. The handrest of the back seat, you can also see this design elements, and it's all with a golden color, which is very beautiful. Even this small uh, laser pattern in the back seat, it's also with the golden elements. So it all creates a very harmonious and beautiful atmosphere inside the car, which makes this car perfect for the family gathering or spending time together. Absolutely stunning design of the doors with the hidden illumination. Very nice feature of this car is that every door except the driver door has this portable light. I wanted to show you how the interior lights look like. So we have hidden interior lights coming from here, and the lamp, which can be removed and used separately to create atmosphere in the table. Both doors have it. There is no interior lights on the roof like Chopin X9 or even 009 for ZEEKR, but there's also interior light inside here, like over there in front, behind the screen, and it goes all around the dashboard. One more thing, there is a fridge here, right? We can open it and it will, not a big one, but still better than nothing, right? From 0 to 40 degrees or something. So if you want to change the light color, you can make a single light, or you can change it to like kind of animated breathing one, or you can change to one which will be changed with the music together. So I pretty much like this one. You have different colors, and as you can see, the light is changing pretty much very quick. Depends on your mood and the way you want it to be. Also, you can control, you can make it separate for the front and back if you would like to. So you can separate it completely. Here on the screen, you can also control the lights and everything about the car, all the parameters. The car infotainment system is very, very quick. As you can see, everything is very snappy and very, very good. Like literally, wherever you click, it changes super fast. Animation is stunning. It's really incredible. You can close any door. And then car shows very nice and smooth animation. Also, you can close the trunk or open it and fold the mirrors or unfold them if you would like to. Yeah, there are different modes, like sleeping mode. There is a, then the seats will be turned into the sleeping mode. There is a camping mode, so then there will be like change the animation and you will see like ZEEKR Camp. So you can create different settings here, or you can just quit it very easily. There is a car wash mode where the car won't react on water, and there is also a pet mode, which is good for a pet. Then it will show kind of Tesla-like animation showing what's the temperature inside the car and how long have your pet been there, so the passerbys can see it and won't be worried about your pet. So yeah, you also can open the charge port, which is pretty cool, directly from the screen. I think the animation and infotainment system in general made in a really, really good way. Look at this. Extremely quick and convenient. Just click the button and everything happens super fast. The only thing I don't like here is the sound, that everything is coming together with the sound, which is quite annoying.
to me at least. But I'm pretty sure it can be changed in the settings.
There are several options to open the door. One of them through the button here or over there. Beside that, we have emergency latch over here and over here. So in case of the accident or suddenly disconnection from the power from the main battery, ZEEKR team told us we can use it up to 3 or 4 times per accident, let's say. I believe ZEEKR X is an ultimate car for families and groups of friends to go out to enjoy the nature. If you really think about this, there is nothing like this in the market. Yeah, there are 7-seaters, there are 6-seaters, there are larger MPVs, but none of them has this option of creating the lounge in the nature, in the wildness. You don't have any roar of the motor. You don't need to worry about the consuming extremely expensive gasoline. You enjoy this purity and simplicity of EV, where you just click the button and the AC is getting on, and you don't worry about anything because it takes just tiny, tiny pieces of the huge battery which ZEEKR has. Uh, but at the same time, you can go anywhere because more than 100 kilowatt battery provides you enough range to travel more than 700 kilometers, at least that's what's stated by the manufacturer, and enjoy weeks in the nature.
New ZEEKR Mix feels very confident while driving on the NZP. Maintains lanes perfectly, and the car can pretty much drive to the right direction wherever you set the navigation to. It will change the lanes, and if you want to help it, you just use the blinker and the car will change to the next lane. Quite nice.
So once we merge to the highway again, ZEEKR is taking the middle lane or top left lane, and it's showing us on the HUD, then it's gonna go there. Also, once the other car is approaching, on the top right corner of HUD, we're gonna see the small graphic of that somebody is close to you. So I guess when you're parking, yeah, HUD gonna also show it. Uh, we do have sometimes some notification or noises coming out without any indication. I don't know what does it mean, but I guess it shows us something. Yeah, you see, that's what I was talking about. That blue line coming out, very, very beautiful animation. I simply love it. So before a car goes there, even if you just look straight, you don't need to worry because you can see what is the car's next move and where it's gonna go. It's just brilliant, really. None of the cars so far, what I've seen, have this kind of animation of HUD before changing the lane and while changing it. The brilliant solution from ZEEKR is that the screen can be tilted. So if you want your passenger to watch TV, you can just turn the screen over there, and then your passenger can enjoy movie or cartoon. And if you turn it to yourself, then you can see the navigation and everything. But in this case, you cannot watch TV, as well as if the screen turns straight. But what people were modifying a lot before, like in Teslas, they were going to forest shops and trying to move the screen to at least a little bit, like 10, 15 degrees. ZEEKR made as a standard configuration, and it's really brilliant. It's not new to ZEEKR. We have ZEEKR X. You can even slide the screen towards the passenger or towards the driver, depends on what you want to do. Here, you cannot slide it, but you can tilt it pretty well, like 60 or even more than 60 degrees. I think it's a really brilliant solution. And meanwhile, if you want, for example, to put it for a passenger, you still won't get lost because you have an amazing huge HUD and you have a nice cluster display over here where you can see the basic information about your range and the speed limit, your current speed, the LiDAR information, like all the cars around you. So you would never feel confused without the map, let's say, right? While we're waiting for ETC officer, we can check this 3D animation. Look at this. Look how fast and how cool it is. I'm not sure which processor is there in this car, but it is incredible. It's super fast. So left side is static, you cannot change anything here. You can just see the eagle eye, but here you have like 4 wheels camera, so you can see front wheels and back wheel to make sure that you're not hitting or scratching anything. Then you can change between 4 cameras, left, right, front, and back, and then you can do this 3D, which is really cool. And even if you're driving, it will help you really a lot because you can see your car in the middle of the lane here. Great job. Let's try ZEEKR's self parking auto park. Let's try. So to activate it, we need to press this button on the steering wheel and then see the parking place you want to use on the screen and just click the start button. I want to pay attention of you guys that there is no marked parking. It's pretty much wilderness. Look at this. It is perfectly done. Amazing job, ZEEKR.
道路千万条，安全第一条。行车不规范，亲人泪两行。
Something what was limited to Tesla, such as external speakers, megaphone, sounds, different perks and stuff, is now coming to ZEEKR. As you can heard, you can turn your ZEEKR into the ultimate supercar or some 100 years old broken piece of trash, or you can even use it as a megaphone to pretend you're a police officer and order your friends to surrender. It's pretty cool. It's really fun. There's a starlight show which you can activate from the main screen, and it can pretty much demonstrate the pre-installed animation, or you can type any text or even write with your handwriting on the screen, and to demonstrate it on the starlight display, which is pretty cool function, I believe. ZEEKR Mix is indeed a mix of SUV and MPV. It's a mix of something new. It's an ultimate car for the family, for young people, for somebody who enjoys life and want to experience their life as much as possible. I believe it's going to be an amazing car for a huge audience of people, and especially for people who are not afraid to try something new and people who are not afraid to experiment in their life. But at the same time, is not an impractical car. It is a quite practical and useful car, which you can use as a commuter for daily drive to work and from work, which you can use to pick your kids from school or take them to school. Meanwhile, you can also surprise your friends with funny joke or interesting sound, or just sit and play mahjong, have hot pot, whatever you want. It's all up to your imagination. So try it, experience it, and let us know in the comments what do you think about it.